Maayung adlaw sa tanan. Today's video, we're going to take you for an up close and personal of this 2017 Mitsubishi Montero Sport GLX with a 6-speed manual gearbox. As always, I'm going to take this Mitsubishi Montero Sport GLX for a startup and a full in-depth tour review, showing you the most interesting features from the interior as well as the exterior. And without further ado, let's sit back, relax, and enjoy of this video presentation.
Behind closed doors, I'm a fool for your love.
Special thanks to Uniwheels Car Display Center Stockyard at Burgos Street, La Paz, Iloilo City for allowing me to feature their second-hand cars that are available in the line. For more information, see the description box below. So here's the key. Let's go ahead and get started. Notice that the side mirrors are currently folded out. Once you lock the car, the side mirrors will automatically fold in, and when you unlock the car, the side mirrors will automatically fold out again. Six-speed manual. The Mitsubishi Montero Sport is equipped with a hydraulically assisted rack and pinion power steering system. This system is controlled via a 4-spoke leather-wrapped steering wheel with sport grips at 10 and 2, perfectly designed between 7 and 9 position to the left and 3 and 5 position to the right, and silver accents in each 4 spokes where the mounted controls are designated. These are the standard features for the GLX variant. Under a 2.4-liter turbo diesel engine, the Montero Sport GLX 2-wheel drive comes with a 6-speed manual gearbox. To engage reverse for the manual tranny, just push the shifter down, move it to the left and up. A reverse camera is a dealer option if you're purchasing this car. All variants of the Montero Sport in the Philippines is only available with one engine option. The engine that I'm talking about is the 4N15 2.4-liter dual overcam 16 valves and a turbocharged inline 4-cylinder diesel engine with electronic common rail direct injection, variable geometry turbo, and MIVEC clean diesel engine. The engine generates 179 horsepower at 3500 RPM and 430 Nm of torque at 2500 RPM. With a fuel tank size of 68 liters, the compression ratio for this engine is 15.5 to 1, having an emission standard of Euro 4. A 6-speed manual or an 8-speed automatic is the transmission choice for this engine, and the drivetrain of this SUV is a rear-wheel drive vehicle. In terms of fuel economy for the manual ones, the car achieves at around 8.5 km per liter in the city, while on the highway it took around 16.7 km per liter. Showing in its numbers, the fuel economy of the Montero Sport GLX with a manual transmission performs actually impressive. Now let's talk about what's going on here, the Montero Sport. This is a one-of-a-kind mid-size SUV, which is based on a pickup truck that many people are getting used to, and this is one of the most popular in demand. It all started in 1996, better known as the Challenger, Shogun Sport, Pajero Sport, you name it. Whatever the name is, this brawny SUV has produced 3 generations so far, And what we have here is the latest third generation model, which was first introduced globally in August 2015 and in January 2016 for the local market. Today, let us witness the pre-facelift Montero Sport, and the variant that we get is the base GLX manual. The question that I want to answer is, the Montero Sport GLX manual has got the class even though this is the base model? Let's find out. Right off the bat, the body silhouette of the Montero Sport definitely looks more handsome than any other SUVs that are available in the market. Design-wise, the Mitsubishi Montero Sport has got the sleek and sexy look with a hint of a macho taste. To be honest, if I could imagine that the design and styling cues of this beast, it actually looks like the face of Gordon Ramsay, don't you think? Well, when compared to its previous generation, the third gen Montero Sport is a bit larger and longer, which reminded me of the first generation Montero Sport, like it carries its own heritage. Visually, this GLX model doesn't look like a literal base model that everyone is expected for. It gets a premium luxurious touch thanks to its chrome features such as the door handles, side mirror caps, lower window frames, and all. Overall, this base GLX model doesn't look basic as it's visualized, but it looks like the mid-spec GLS that Mitsubishi made this SUV fashionable in a person's eye. At the front of its business, the third gen Montero Sport gets a Mitsubishi's traditional dynamic shield design language that gives this SUV a futuristic premium look, combined with an upswept headlights that comprises of halogen projectors comes as standard for the GLX variant. Also, there are fog lights available for this variant that are applicable for both front and rear. At the rear, it is very interesting to see, and what makes the rear of the car very interesting is the taillight itself, wherein the taillights of the Montero Sport looks like a robot's tears, by which the reflectors are integrated with the taillights itself. Overall, the rear doesn't seem to be overpowering, but it gets a clean look with a touch of a robustness. The rest of its exterior features are indicators of the front fenders, roof rails, side step boards, and a rear spoiler. Jump inside, the interior of the car doesn't seem to be basic like the exterior. This is why that the Montero Sport has a greater advantage when it comes to its features that you would get in the money. For instance, this car gets an auto climate, a touchscreen infotainment system, an LCD display for the instrument cluster, and the rest of its advanced technology. Since this is the base model, this car still gets some basic ergonomics like cloth seats, some manual features, and alike. For the space, however, with a car of its size, the Montero Sport doesn't feel like claustrophobic, but the only zonk that you get in this vehicle is the lack of adjustments for the mid-row seats. On the brighter side, the Montero Sport receives a generous amount of space at the boot when the rear seats are folded. When compared to the Fortuner, this one gets a bigger size. Obviously, the Mitsubishi Montero Sport GLX has reached the top of its class when it comes to its overall features. Though this SUV is worth it on your money, even though this is a few years old. How much more if you would go for the facelift one, which is the latest model? Well, it depends on your choice, but in my perspective, I think this is one of the great choices. For its wheels, the pre-facelift Montero Sport GLX rides on 18-inch monotone alloy wheels, which are wrapped in Blauhawk Hisense HA01 tires that measures 265/60 R18. The brakes consist of 17-inch ventilated discs in front, while the rear gets 16-inch drum brakes. Double wishbones and multi-links are the suspension setups that are applied for both front and rear. Both of these suspensions have coil springs and stabilizer bars. The angle of approach is 30 degrees, the angle of departure is 24.2 degrees, and the ramp over angle is 23 degrees. Maximum ground clearance is 218mm with a water weighting capacity of 700mm. Speaker, bottle holder, storage, central locking, window lock. Window controls, all four windows in this car are powered, while the driver's side window gets a fully automatic function in both directions. Mirror controls, fuel door release, bonnet release right here. The driver's seat of this Mitsubishi Montero Sport GLX gets a fully manual adjustments. Seat back, height adjuster, and down there is your seat sliding position. You have the same set of adjustments as found on the driver's side. However, it loses out on a height adjuster. Alright, so let's start it up with the door closed. The Mitsubishi Montero Sport GLX gets a 6.75-inch capacitive discharge touchscreen display head unit with different sets of media connectivity settings, and the sound system itself is provided with 6 speakers. I might say that the stock sound system of the Montero Sport GLX works absolutely fantastic. Pasado naman siya. Center armrest, and underneath you have a small storage tray, and underneath of this small storage tray is your deep and a decent size amount of storage with your 12-volt power outlet right over there. As shown earlier, your hand-operated parking brake, 2 cup holders, little cubby right here, storage, USB port and HDMI port, a button to activate your rear air conditioning, .12-volt power outlet, hazard switch, passenger airbag indicator. Got your single zone automatic climate control system with all of your controls located right here, which is very simple to use. On the left side, temperature, right side, fan speed controls, recirculation, off button, automatic, rear defrost, front defrost, air conditioning, and your different modes. So this is your infotainment system, which is very unique and very simple to use. Now currently you are in a Bluetooth audio streaming with your current song title information, your artist, and album. Go back with the song, go for the song, play and pause. Hit this button to go to your sound audio menu with your repeat, shuffle, and scan.
Other than that, you have your sound settings and your Bluetooth settings. On your sound, you can adjust your equalizer settings, balance fader, and so on and so forth. And this one, go to your Bluetooth settings that connects to your Bluetooth devices and all of that. Hit this button to go to your home menu. Here, you have your different sets of media options, phone settings. On your phone settings, here where you can locate your contacts, go to your keypads and go to your recent calls, or you can refresh it. Lastly, go to your settings. On your settings, here are your sound, day and night, clock. Go to your language, product info. Go to your Bluetooth, and all that kinds of stuff. So that's pretty much it in this infotainment system of the Mitsubishi Montero Sport GLX. On the right side of your screen, you got your seat track, home button, eject button, mute button to the right side, radio, media, phone, and volume power knob. CD player on top. Your light and indicator controls, and this is your wiper controls. Now on the steering wheel, the left spoke has your source button, volume controls, and your seat track, while on the right side is your cruise control. And if you locate these two buttons right here, these buttons controls your multi-information display right within the instrument gauge. Press this button to adjust the brightness. The steering wheel in this car gets a manual tilt only, adjusting using this lever right here. This car is featured with a power folding side mirrors. Tweeter, grip handle on the ceiling, on the A-pillar, which is a very helpful feature, which helps you to support while getting in and out of this SUV, even perfect for a short individual. Driver's side sun visor with a vanity mirror and the light. Sunglass holder. Reading lights, front interior lights, and your manual dimming rear view mirror. Front passenger side sun visor with a vanity mirror and the light. Grip handle on the ceiling for the front passenger side, so as the A-pillar. perfect size amount of glove box. All right. So that is it of our startup. We can shut this vehicle off and continue with the rest of our review. Speaker, bottle holder, and storage, or you can use it as a storage rather. Finally, right there is your window control. To get access at the rearmost seats, use this lever, pull it, and the middle row seats folds and tumbles in one piece.
With the support of side step boards and grip handles at the B-pillars, climbing at the middle row is quite easy thanks to its wide opening doors. Alright, let's talk about space in the middle row. I'm a 5'9" tall person and I adjust the driver's seat in my comfortable driving position, and I'm really glad that both legroom and headroom are actually roomy and the seats are very comfortable, even this was made in fabric. It is unfortunate that the middle row seats cannot be adjusted. Overall, not bad in this SUV. There are storage pockets in both front seat backs, and right at the ceiling for the middle row, there are grip handles with coat hooks and air vents on both sides. In the middle on top, you found a controls for the rear air climate together with the reading lights and interior lights. Lastly, this car gets a center armrest with 2 cup holders. Okay, now let's hop in at the last row of this Monty. First of all, getting access of the third row is well suited thanks to its folding tumbling action of the mid-row seats. For the space, I would say that as a 5'9" tall person, I do get a tad bit amount of space for my legroom, while my headroom, I do get a minimal space like 3" of a ruler. All in all, it's not bad back here, but the most recommended persons are children and short individual. Still, the seats are nice and comfy as well. Toys are found at the back are the pair of cup holders and a power outlet. At the ceiling on both sides for the last row are grip handles and air vents. On top behind, there is a cabin light. Boot space of the Montero Sport when the rear sits upright measures 131 liters. Fold down the third row seats and this will create 502 liters. Once all the rear seats are folded down, the maximum cargo capacity is 1,488 liters. Underneath at the boot floor are some storages, and there is a rotary knob to access to the bolt for the spare tire, which is located underneath at the rear. To the left, there is a compartment where your toolkit and jack are designated. In terms of safety, the Mitsubishi Montero Sport GLX comprises of 2 airbags, anti-lock braking system with electronic brake force distribution, brake override system, reverse camera, ISOFIX child seats and tether anchors for the mid-row seats, and ELR seat belts in all seats.
Thank you for tuning in of this startup and a full in-depth tour review of this 2017 Mitsubishi Montero Sport 2.4 GLX that is mated to a 6-speed manual gearbox. I hope you like this video, and if you do, make sure hit thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Now, if you have subscribed to my channel, please hit the notification bell button to get notified for my latest updates, and don't forget, follow all of my social media platforms. As always, I'll see you next time for more latest video